Okay, here's a follow-up to California Drought, amazing satellite fraud, just to prove that this tropical depression, what used to be Hurricane Julio, does not exist anymore. Okay, and this is yesterday evening, Pacific evening, as the sun is going down. And what I want to show here is that the highlights in the clouds show that this is a fake object, that it doesn't have any tall highlights. Let me stop this and we can zoom in and I'll show you what I mean. Now this is a natural cloud bank. Lots of highs and lows, and as the sun sets, you know, we can see there's really tall thunderheads, and then there's deep shadows, and that's how it's supposed to look. That's three-dimensional. As the sun's setting, that's how it's supposed to look. Now we look at this guy, this thing that I'm claiming is not existing, and what we see is we don't see any highlights. It's really just gray. You know, there's some lightning, but if this is a real tropical depression, you'd have a ring of thunderstorms right here in the middle, and we just don't have that. Okay, so that was last night, August 14th, 2014, as the sun's setting. Well, I also have stored this morning as the sun was rising. So we can look at this again. And again, these clouds are really nice deep highlights. Let me stop it and zoom in. You can see that that's nice detail, bright whites, and then deep shadow behind. Then we get over to this guy, the fake ghost on the I mean, just, it's probably computer generated code, because I don't think humans want to sit down and draw every pixel. But one thing I would point out is there's this blank area out here. That's the dividing line between this computer generated image and the actual cloud deck that's natural. Okay, so we can go to another view. Actually, if I speed this up a little, you can kind of start to see that a lot of this doesn't make sense, because there's just, the flows are not right. Anyway, I'm not going to pursue this any more, but let me show you the proof of the pudding here, in that here is the pressure map when this thing was a real hurricane. You know, very tight isobars. 6 hours later, still there, but notice the clouds are getting smeared out. Now the clouds are really smeared out, and the isobars they're still stacked, but the computer, this GFS model, is saying, what? And now, this is, let's see, what is this? 18 Zulu 14, so this is still an old map. The computer is now saying, what? And then the last one here, the computer is actually saying, it's gone. Okay? The tight pressure gradient's gone. So this GFS model is now catching up to speed 24 hours late, that this tropical depression doesn't exist anymore. So this pressure map here is proof of what I've been telling you. No matter that the latest satellite image still shows it, which was this one with the sunrise, the sun rising. That is the latest, because it's 3 p.m. Central. That means it's still, in Hawaii, it's still mid-morning. But this is a big lie. This does not exist. It's not on the satellite. In fact, if we go look at the latest water vapor map, which I think is here, yeah, that's it. This is the latest water vapor map. And, you know, it's just It's not there, nothing there, except what do we see over here? Right here, heavy chemtrailing going into California. I've got to refresh this because we'll see some chemtrails being laid as it goes into California there. But again, that's the pressure of a real hurricane and the cloud structure of a real hurricane. It's blown apart. Computers, the computer model is what's saying, wait a minute, there's got to be some low pressure there. And once these computer models start to integrate this HAARP, the HAARP activity, you'll get better forecasts, but things will just be helter-skelter. Okay, now, this right here is chemtrails going into California. So let's zoom on that, and this just underlines the fact that this whole damn operation with destroying Hurricane Julio has been done to keep you guys in California as dry as a bone. Okay, so let me just stop this. So here's a little low pressure, and shows up just fine in water vapor mode. And look, here's a chemtrail. So this is a bunch of Pacific moisture coming in here, and this low pressure is then spinning it off into California. So to prevent any daytime heating thunderstorms, they've got to lay this thermal inversion up here with the chemtrails. Here's a chemtrail. More chemtrails, 1, 2, 3. More chemtrails, 1, 2. More chemtrails, more chemtrails. Here's 3 lines together, 1, 2, 3. And I personally saw yesterday 2 chemtrails that were either S-curves or semicircles in Texas. So they had left me alone for a while, but boy, they're hitting it again. Look at that, 3 chemtrails right here. That's terrific. 3 of them side by side. What else we got here? Okay, well that's it. But you folks in California, you're under attack. And again, you've got to write a free app. Get some state hearings going on. I don't think contacting your Congress critters is going to help much because they are so corrupt in California. So anyway, I wanted to follow up and confirm with you that that thing does not exist anymore. Oops, wrong map. There. That's the latest map, and that's always like 8 hours behind, really. So the next map is going to show it kind of just gone, which actually happened yesterday. Okay, thanks for watching.